Hello, chat. Welcome to the Secret Thursday stream. I don't think I've ever done a stream on Thursday that I remember anyway. So this is a bit of a treat for everybody. Welcome. So nice for everyone to be here today. So nice of you all to come to my secret stream. We will be having a special guest joining us shortly. So let me get on camera here. I know that's what you guys come here to see. You guys come here to see me. I have some candy. It is dark chocolate peanut M&Ms. So if you hear me crunching away during the stream, that's what those are. I probably won't, because I forget to do anything besides sit here and stream during the stream, including drink water, which I really should do. Like so. Because when you sit here for 3 hours every night and talk and don't drink water, it's bad for your throat. Who would have thought? They should put out some kind of health warning before you start doing this. I guess that wasn't really a problem in the past. Maybe like people who give speeches or singers get that kind of advice. I don't know. All right. So what are we doing tonight, chap? Let me show you. We're not going to quite get started, but the first thing we're going to start with is this wonderful Halloween candy tier list. All your favorites and probably some of your less favorites. I don't know how big you are into trick-or-treating. Probably not so much. If you're watching the stream, you should be relatively adult and probably outside the age range of trick-or-treating. But as a kid, I'm sure some of you partook. I know I did quite a bit. And I would always love like dumping out all the candy on the floor and separating out all the good stuff and like making trades with my sisters. Being like, all right, you take this, I'm gonna take all these. And then sometimes we'd fight over like who gets to have the full-sized bar. Hello, Emmykins. So that is our starting point. So while we wait for our special guest to wrap up her stream, how's everybody doing? It's Thursday. It's almost Friday, as the song goes. And then it's the weekend, and this will be the last full week. I guess this is currently the last full week. No, wait, hang on. All right, I'm looking at the calendar. So there's no 31st of September yet. So next week, the last day of the week is on Friday, which is awesome. I love when that happens, because then the first is on a weekend. I don't have to do all my accounting stuff until Monday. It's beautiful. And then at that point, we're in less than a month till Halloween territory, which I'm sure everybody is super hyped for. I know Emmykins is super hyped. We were walking to work this morning. The leaves are changing, and some of them have fallen already. People's yards are getting leafed on. And she's super into that. I'm glad, because colder weather means, again, less bugs, less allergies, less issues for me. And also I can walk and like exercise outside without turning into a swamp monster, which is always a nice plus for this part of the year. What else is going on? New movies just dropped. I walked past the theater, as I do every morning, and there's a little movie called Don't Worry Darling, which apparently is making waves. Let me actually bring this up, because Emmykins was trying to tell me that what's his name? The guy from The Mummy. Why can't I think of his name? Brendan Fraser was in this movie, but he's not. I looked it up. It has a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. Here's the big news story. Don't Worry Darling isn't as good as all the off-screen drama surrounding it. So people are more interested in the shenanigans the cast is getting up to and the production than they are about the movie. So what does it have to say? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Harry Styles. Yes. Oh my God. So Harry Styles is in it. You guys know Harry Styles from, of course, One Direction. Rilip says, this is my favorite time of the year when I don't have to have the pool going and I don't have to run the heat. Why wouldn't you want to run the pool? I love swimming in the cold. And Rilip says, Brendan Fraser is in a new movie that was critically acclaimed, but I think it's still in the film festival stage. Yes, I think I had heard that. He got like a standing ovation. Whatever the heck Don't Worry Darling is, and hey, Rainbow Yeti, I see you there. I see the pogs. Whatever Don't Worry Darling is, apparently it's a bad movie with some kind of crazy drama behind the scenes. I'm reading this article right now. I'm like skimming it. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I can't parse this CNN article. It doesn't matter. Just what else is in theaters right now? Rainbow Yeti saw my status on Discord that I was streaming. Oh, well, cool. I'm glad the Discord is doing something. Wait, why did the screen go white? What the heck? There it goes. That was weird. Okay, what was I looking at? The new movies. There's a movie called Meet Cute that is now streaming on Peacock, which I do not have. I don't have Peacock. That's like the one that I don't have. The Invitation. Ooh, I'll take an invitation. Good Night, Mommy. Never say that. Confess, Fletch. Is that a sequel to Fletch? 3,000 Years of Longing. Pursuit of Freedom. Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. And My Old School. These all sound terrible. Is there anything in the theater? Oh, The Woman King. We kind of have Peacock? Oh, that's good. Where is it? I don't see it. I do not see it. Bros presents Knocked Up. What? Oh, Jeepers Creepers Reborn? None of these are going to show in my theater here. We have 3 screens, and they're still showing Top Gun 2, which came out like 4 months ago. And I'm sure you guys can hear Cat crying in the background. He is... I can't see what he's doing, but I'm sure it's very important. Hey, there we go. Oh my gosh, it's Tita Titanium. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, how was Splatoon 3? Welcome. You guys are just in time for the Halloween candy tier list. It was Poggers. I find that potentially interesting. Thank you, Cloudburst Sapphire. I recognize that name. I recognize all these mycoids in the chat. You guys are great. So you guys know the Smasher Pass that he did? I'm actually working on one for a friend of mine who also streams. It was so funny. I don't think I've laughed harder at a mic stream in like months. So good. So yeah, let's get this show on the road then, huh? It is time. It is time for Halloween candy. I'm gonna piss everybody off because my candy likes are so different from the normies around. And there's Lupus at Lunam, our special guest. Let's get her on the horn here. I will establish the voice call. We will establish some communications. She will be sharing in the glory. And she was just playing some Stardew Valley. Great game. Been playing that off stream because the way that I play Stardew Valley is not entertaining to anyone. It's a lot of me like making mental notes, like I gotta go here, I gotta go there, I gotta do this, I gotta get this, I gotta harvest all this. Not a good time. All right, Rilip says, before we start tiering, please explain your qualifications as candy raiders. Well, as a child and as an adult, I have eaten so much candy that I think I'm qualified. Now, some of these I have not had, admittedly, like the apple. I have not had an apple. So that can just go straight into the trash. But other than that, okay, hey, there we go. Let me adjust you.
Of course, sorry.
You are.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Nope, you're good. You're loud.
Like, where is she?
All right, let's get you right around like 65%.
Following you anymore. Why
All right. Cap'n Kunk says, put Butterfinger in S tier to help mourn the loss of the Butterfinger global Twitch emote. That is absolutely going straight to S tier because Butterfinger is goated. That's Charleston Shoot Butterfinger. First gone. I will eat the crap out of some Butterfinger.
Heck
And
yeah.
Rilip says, I've never had candied apples. I think I had a candied apple lollipop once, but I do not like apples. Rainbow Yeti, you've never had a Butterfinger? Dude, just go trick-or-treating and get some Butterfingers. It'll be easy. Just get a couple of bite-sized ones. It's Charleston Chew. Wait. No, Butterfinger is Butterfinger. Charleston Chew is Charleston Chew. We'll get to Charleston Chew. Don't you guys worry. That's Emmykin's favorite candy. All right, Lupus, do you want to briefly introduce yourself? I don't think she does, chat. I think she wandered off. Okay, well, when you get back, assuming we're not having some kind of weird audio issue, I'm going to go ahead and get started with Hershey's Cookies and Cream. I mean, I don't want to trash these because if I had them, I would eat them. But they're not great. Like Hershey's in general is kind of bleh. Rainbow Yeti likes Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Man, I don't know what to do, man. She's off dealing with her home chores. Hey, there's Cat. You guys can probably hear him. He's just getting into position behind the camera. He'll be operating it this evening. All right, Reese's. Reese's used to be S tier for me, but I really feel like the quality has dropped off over the years, so I'm gonna put that in A tier because it's still good. Cat Cam win. When he decides to stay in one place for more than 2 minutes, I'll definitely get a cat cam. Kit Kat, I'll eat a Kit Kat. It's not my favorite. 100 grand, same. Reese's Pieces, I don't care about what ET says. Reese's Pieces are not great. That's true, Cloudburst Sapphire. Some of the Kit Kats are great, but here in the US they're a lot harder to find. We don't get the like Japanese level sake Kit Kat. I think we're just saying it's regular Kit Kat, Theta. So just standard regular Kit Kat, I'm putting in B tier. This is a really weirdly set up tier list, by the way. I probably could have adjusted it. Sweet Tarts, not a big fan of like fruity candy. I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. The only Kit Kat flavor I have gotten is apple pie, and it was just weird, says Rilip. Yes, I mean, some of them are like okay, some of them are just weird. But for just the regular one, I'm gonna say it's B tier. All right, the Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers are great, but I don't think I would rank them on the same level as a Butterfinger. Pixie Sticks can go right into the trash. It's literally just sugar. There are much better ways to get your sugar rush. Lupus is having... Okay, she's having issues with the PC, apparently. Well, that's okay. When she gets back, she gets back. The call is still open. Airheads. Chat. I know some of you out there are going to say, oh, well, Airheads are clearly S tier. They should go up here. I'll put them in A tier. I remember loving Airheads as a kid. I haven't had one in like 20 years, though, so... Bit of Honey goes in the trash. I always thought these would be good. As a kid, I'm like, ooh, Bit of Honey. I love honey. And then you try to eat it, and it's like as hard as a rock and doesn't taste anything like honey, and then you just put it in the garbage where it belongs. Crunch Bars, I would put above a Cookies and Cream. But yeah, it's not... So chat, my mom used to work at a Nestle chocolate factory when I was maybe like 4 or 5, and she would bring home boxes of Crunch Bars. It was nuts. But then we moved, and then she didn't work at the factory anymore, and we did not get any more Crunch Bars. It's very sad. What the heck's a Necco? I don't know what that is. Is that is that a pun? Is what bit of honey? Necco arc. Wait. Okay, does anybody actually know what Neckos are? Because when I think of Necco, I think of are these the wafers? It seems like some kind of weird European thing, but maybe it's just like a different region of the US. All right, Sour Patch Kids. I didn't have these growing up. I don't want to rank them unfairly. I think I have had them once, but not as a kid and not in a long time. So I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel confident putting these into any kind of tier. My little Meow Meow is made of sugar wafer. It is. I don't know that this is the Necco. I think it's somebody's name, so it's not quite a pun, but it would be funny if it wasn't. Maybe it's really popular in Japan, like the Kit Kat. All right, nerds. I'll eat them, but I probably won't enjoy it. Good and Plenty, never had. I have heard that they're licoricey though. The pun thing was about the Crunch Bar. Gotcha. Being nuts. There actually are no nuts in there. It's puffed rice. So it's like Rice Krispies inside of chocolate. I prefer it over like a standard Hershey's bar, but it's pretty mid. Hitmaster knows about the Necco wafers. They're so good, but they have one that's just bad. All right, I'll have to check it out next time I'm at the store. I'll see if I can get a pack and give them to Twizzlers. Into the garbage. Whoever says that Twizzlers are better than Red Vines, they're wrong. So hey, I heard a noise. Are you back?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for that.
No, you're fine.
My program crashed my computer and the whole thing just said, "Fuck you, we're not working today."
That's all part of streaming, right, guys?
Yup.
There's a bunch of streamers in here right now, so
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Dude.
So Titus says Twizzlers are pretty tasteless on their own. Emmykins has told me that there was apparently something called a like filled Twizzler or Twizzler twist and fill. I never heard it. Oh, you know about this.
Yeah, those are a thing.
The twist and fills?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have never had it. All I know are the regular Twizzlers, and I don't like them. Dots.
I don't blame you.
Dots are. I feel bad about Dots because they're like fruity, and they're kind of like gummy bears, but without the charm of it being in the shape of a bear.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Necco wafers are like sweet tarts, but really big. Oh, okay, I see it. This is like a round package. Lupus, are you familiar with Necco wafers?
Hang on. I'm trying to see what those are. Can you put your mouse over it?
My mouse is over it.
Oh.
Hang on, let me share my screen with you so you can actually see what the heck I'm doing.
Yeah, much better so I can stop trying to watch it.
Yeah, don't try to watch it on the stream. That's not gonna work. There's gonna be a delay. Hold on. I lost my mouse. This always happens. There we go. There we go. All right, these ones right here in the bottom left.
Oh, no. I've never seen those. Those look like they might be a foreign candy.
Yeah, Pitmaster is saying they're good, but they may not make them anymore. All right, classic M&Ms. I'll put that in A tier. I can eat a classic M&M. I have the dark chocolate peanut ones right here, which is not the classic, but maybe this accounts for all of them. I don't know. This is gum. Chat, if you give out gum to trick-or-treaters, you're an asshole.
I can agree with that, unfortunately.
That is not candy. That is gum.
It's not.
It's like giving out toothpaste.
Well, and you gotta think about this too. Like, half of the populace that's gonna be coming to your door for candy are like kids that can't chew that shit.
Yeah, like kids will chew it, they'll swallow it, maybe they'll choke on it. I don't know. Give them some real candy. Give them some M&Ms. All right, next up we have Andy's Mints. This is like the stuff you get at Olive Garden.
Good.
Like Olive Garden, after you're done eating, they bring you a little Andes mint.
Yeah, those are really good.
I mean, they are good. I'll put them in A tier. The thing about minty chocolate candies is you don't want to eat a whole bunch at once.
No, unfortunately.
And Cloudburst Sapphire is saying the tiny M&Ms are great. I remember those. They come in the little plastic. You pop them open. They're like M&M's minis. So good. I would dump a whole thing into my mouth. I was a gremlin about candy when I was a kid. All right, next we have
that sounds, dude, right?
what, that I was a gremlin,
No,
or that I would pop it all into my mouth. Chat, I have a special talent. I don't think I've mentioned this on stream before. I can open my mouth wide enough to fit a standard sized water bottle about 4 inches in.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like a talent that I have that is absolutely useless to me as a straight man. So
in other words, if he was gay, he'd be making a lot of guys very happy.
Yeah, I like to think that I could be a throat goat. I don't know. I actually, you know what? The worst part though is I can do that. I have a big enough mouth, but I have a horrible gag reflex.
Oh,
It's the worst combination. Rilip thinks I would get banned for a week if I did that. Look, somebody had sex live on stream and only got banned for a week. I think maybe I could get away with shoving a water bottle in my mouth.
I mean, Amaranth.
It wasn't Amaranth. It was
I know.
It was like a smaller streamer.
Oh, see, they always pick on us little guys, but the big ones they.
Well, yeah, but having sex on stream, she went from like 10 people to like 200 people, so it worked out in the end.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about runts, because I don't think I've ever had runts out of a package. I've only gotten them from the dispensers at a mall. Runt? They're runts. They're little they're okay. They're little fruit-shaped fruity candies. They're not ideal.
Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah, they're called runts. If you get them out of the dispenser at the mall or the grocery store or whatever, they might not have a label on them.
I only like the banana-shaped ones.
The banana ones are so good. Chat, do you know why banana-flavored candy is so good? Because it is based on the flavor of the original banana and not the garbage bananas we have now.
Bruh.
Because there used to be a banana. It was called the Big Mike. It was called the Gros Michel. Yeah. It's French. It went extinct. It's not extinct entirely. They grow it in some smaller plantations. But there was this huge fungus that went around and killed off all the big plantations of bananas. And they had to get a new type of banana called the Cavendish, which is what we eat now. So all the candies that they've been making for all these years are based on that original flavor of the banana. And we're eating shit tier bananas now.
Fuck, dude.
It sucks. But hey, at least we still got banana candies. Hey, Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy makes it a tier above. Mostly because of the terrible jokes.
You do realize these are like written by people all over the globe, right?
The Laffy Taffy jokes?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I
actually write the jokes
sure.
and send them in.
Oh, I might have to do that. Pitmaster Stallion says original bananas got a disease because we cloned it over and over and it didn't have resistance due to no genetic variant, so it was like inbred basically.
Oops.
They just had one banana. Well, yeah, I mean, ideally, but some places are a little less concerned about that. Werther's original? You can't give that out to trick-or-treaters. What's wrong with you? I mean, okay.
Why not? That stuff's pretty good.
It is pretty good, but you shouldn't be giving it out for trick. Give out some good candy. All right, I'll bump it up to Last Gone. Of only because I like it.
Oh, those strawberry candies, dude. What are they called?
I have no idea. I've never seen them come in a package. I've only seen them come in like the big bag of Halloween candy, and they're just in there. But these are great. These are S tier.
They're phenomenal, bro.
I think, do they have some kind of goo in the center that like when you bite into it, it like shoots into your mouth?
I wouldn't say it shoots. It more or less like oozes out of the crack.
Hot, sticky strawberry load right in your mouth. So good. All right, Hershey. I'll eat it, but I won't like it. Kisses too. Ooh, Mike and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's are really okay.
Mike and Ike's are pretty mid too.
Yeah.
Snickers, S tier. Of course. It's got everything. It's got nougat. It's got peanuts. It's got caramel. It's got chocolate. What else do you need? It's basically every candy bar you can think of smashed together. Rilip wants to know what the difference between Mike and Ike's and Dots are. Mike and Ike's are like hot tamales, but not cinnamon. So if you've ever had hot tamales, it's like that same hard, it's like a hardish candy, but they're kind of chewy. Whereas Dots are like gummy.
Yeah. That's if you get them fresh. Otherwise they're like hard little.
Oh yeah, all these like weird gummy candies will 100% turn into rocks. Almond Joy, S tier. Love me some coconut. Love me some almond. Chat, have I told you guys about my grandpa's almond orchard that my like greedy aunts and uncles all sold after my grandpa died?
That sucks, dude.
It 100% sucks. We used to go there every summer. My grandpa died and they're just like, we're just gonna sell it. Fuck you. Man. Yeah, so it was like 15 acres. It's in Central California. It had these mature almond trees. And I was like, hey, listen, we'll all come live there. And me and my sisters, we'd go live there. We'd pay rent. We'd maintain the property. We'd harvest the almonds. And you wouldn't have to sell it. We could keep it in the family. And it's like, no, we don't really want to deal with that. So they just sold it.
Greedy bastards.
And now the property values are going up and up. I bet they feel like assholes. Upper Sapphire is like, what the fuck? What's going on? Like, yeah, I don't want to be too pissed about it because it's not mine to be pissed about. But at the same time, it's like, how short-sighted can you be to sell land in Central California? What is wrong with you? Baby Ruth, A tier.
So, you know, Baby Ruth is pretty good.
Yeah, they're okay. I don't think I've had one in a long time. I might have to bump it down to B tier. Yeah, so it's just like, ugh. Actually, I think I showed the actual property on stream. I went on Google Earth and like zoomed in and kind of showed it off a bit.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, speaking of candied apples, we have caramel apple pops, which I'm gonna say,
I've never even heard of those.
Yeah, it's like apple lollipop with caramel. They're not bad, but I wouldn't like first pick them. Bitmaster says, it's like my grandpa who didn't buy like an acre of land that needed up being the new Raider Stadium. It ended up being the new Raider Stadium? Oh man. That's like a hindsight is 2020 moment. It's like, gee, I wish I had bought Apple stock before it like quadrupled. But, you know, that's the thing is though, with land, I read this in a book. I think it was called The Good Earth. And one of the main things about the book was like, they're not making any more land. So if you have land, like hold on to it. And then at the end of the book, this guy's kids are like gonna hit the guy's land to build a railroad or something. It's showing the short-sightedness of people. Okay, what is this? We're up to Charleston Chew.
Aren't those just pure nougat?
Yeah, it's nougat in chocolate. Chocolate coated nougat. It's okay.
I've never really liked those. When it's just pure nougat, it's like too much, too sweet.
Do you know what nougat is?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
It's a plant.
It's not a plant. What? What do you mean it's a plant? They're going out to the nougat field to harvest nougat?
Doesn't it derive from a plant?
Yeah, it's like whipped almond paste or something.
Yeah.
Or it's like nut paste.
For some reason, that shit just is too sweet to me with the chocolate.
Cloudburst, I feel so bad for you and your weak teeth. So many of these candies are like hard or sticky or whatever. Let's see, what are some good soft ones you could have? Probably Airhead. Well, Airheads are sticky.
Airheads also get really hard. They usually buy them.
Why don't you have an apple? An apple a day keeps the dentist away. Mr. Goodbar. I think Mr. Goodbar is just a Hershey's bar with peanuts in it, so that's...
I think it also has nougat.
Probably a step above a regular Hershey's bar. Bubble gum. Straight into the trash. I mean, this is the good kind of bubble gum, but don't give this out at Halloween. You're an asshole. Actually, all right, we'll put it to last gun because I remember really liking that bubble gum as a kid. Oh, Mr. Joel, Mr. Swedish Fish himself, S tier.
They changed the recipe for that one too.
Oh wait, they did. That goes in straight to the trash then. Swedish Fish, not from Sweden, not fish, but by golly, they'll call it Swedish Fish all day and nobody will sue. Mr. Gooshies.
Mr. Gooshies.
So gooshy. We got the original Blow Pop. Do you like Blow Pops?
I'm 50-50 on it.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at.
Like, by the time you get down to it, there's just this thin layer of lollipop, and if you're lucky, you won't cut your mouth open trying to get the gum.
It's such a chore to eat. Because, like, because you don't want to eat the gum, but you have to get through the lollipop.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you get to the bottom, and then you're like, I guess I'm going to chew this, but also there's some lollipop candy stuck to the gum. You have to, like, crunch down on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, though.
Rilip,
I always ended up...
you're going to be pissed when you see what I do to Tootsie Pops.
I always used to get the shards of, like, lollipop stuck in my gums because of the gum. It was bad.
All right, we have the original Fireball. This is less of a candy and more of a, like, challenge, like a TikTok challenge.
It's like a spicy gum.
It's
not even that spicy.
I mean, I would honestly put it right into the trash. Rilip is calling me a monster for my stance on Tootsie Pops. All right, these are Tootsie Rolls, straight into the trash.
What?
I hate Tootsie Rolls. They combine
flavored kind.
They combine my least favorite candy things. They're sticky, but also hard, and they're not quite the right flavor. I'm canceled. Cloud vs Sapphire says based. That's right. I'm based, chat. You don't get to decide that my takes are too spicy. Fun dip. I feel like isn't that like a sex thing?
No.
Like, hey baby, you want to try some fun dip?
It's like if you took the closest thing I can describe it to is if you took a sweet tart, made a really long stick version of it, and put what is that shit? It comes in a tube. I see it right there next to the apple.
Cloud vs Sapphire fucks with fun dip. I've never had it, so I can't like say that it's good or bad or whatever.
But yeah, what is this stuff in the stick? I can't remember what it's called. Pixie stick? It's like pixie
there's pixie sticks are a thing. Yes, it's just sugar in a piece of paper.
Yeah, it's like that, but with a fucking sweet tart stick that tastes just slightly better than a sweet tart.
That is way too much sugar, and I love candy, and even I think that's over the top. It does sound better than pixie sticks, because pixie sticks you can just get some sugar out of the pantry and just go to town. All right, Tootsie Pop, right to the fucking trash. It not only is it a lollipop, which I hate, it also has a Tootsie Roll in it, which I also hate. There needs to be an extra tier for the Tootsie Pop, but I'm not gonna go through the trouble of making one.
But yeah, no. The only part about the fun dip that I like is the stick. I would just eat the stick and throw the sugar away.
Oh, okay. You know what this is making me think of? Do you guys remember that song, Laffy Taffy? Shake that Laffy Taffy girl. And then he starts going off about, like, I'm Mr. Bubble Yum, I'm Mr. Chico Stick. Where's Chico Stick? We got Fun Dip. We don't have Chico Stick? Somebody has got to know that song. That's not me.
I don't.
All right. Well, you're young. You're like 10 years younger than me, so probably not.
Fair.
I think it came out when I was in high school. Fruit roll-ups.
I I would say fat fucking no. You don't give that shit out on Halloween.
Yeah,
bro.
that is a weird one to give out on Halloween, but like as a candy itself, it's fine.
I wouldn't even call it a candy. It's just like an unhealthy fruit snack.
Pitmaster remembers the song. Oh, thank goodness somebody remembers it. Gushers, same thing. I used to love the idea of Gushers, but every time I had one, I just felt uncomfortable eating it.
It was instant regret.
It's like,
it's not even
oh yeah,
on the inside.
it's so good, and you bite into it, and it like explodes in your mouth, and you're like, I would have rather had like a gummy bear. Which, speaking of gummy bears, S tier gummy bears, get them up there.
I mean, Harbos are the best, so.
Yeah, not the sugar. Don't eat the sugar-free gummy bears, chat. Whatever you do, unless you really like to spend all day on the toilet. Wait, Werther's Originals are back. Out of that, this is a different flavor of Werther's.
Yeah, those aren't originals, if I'm not mistaken, because I eat those all the time. Those look like the coffee flavor.
Wait, coffee?
Oh yeah, they have a coffee flavored one.
All right, into the trash with you. Fuck coffee. Heath.
Fuck coffee.
I don't actually know what a Heath bar is. I think I've had it as a mix-in with like an ice cream once.
Take the caramel center of a Butterfinger, coat it in chocolate, and that's essentially what that is.
Wait, it's caramel with chocolate? That's it?
I wouldn't say that it's caramel. I think it's toffee.
Oh, toffee. That sounds pretty good, actually.
It's really
I don't want to... I would want to have one before I could judge it. But I'm gonna say that sounds actually pretty good. Hot tamales. My dad he loved I was not a fan of them as a kid because I didn't like cinnamon flavored candy. I felt weird.
It's like, is it supposed to be spicy or?
It's like cinnamon. It's kind of hot. It's got, well, I don't know. It's not spicy, I don't think. It's just called a hot tamale. Because a tamale is not, if you know what a tamale is, there's nothing spicy about a tamale.
No, there's not.
All right, Lemonhead. I mean, I've heard of them. I may have had one, but Tootsie Rolls. Get in there.
They give you this like misconception by scent that they're gonna be a sweet lemony flavor, and then it's like, by the way,
sour.
You no longer have saliva.
Gotcha. Okay, it's one of those kind of candies.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Call the candy police and have them send me straight to jail.
Yeah.
Because Jolly Ranchers are going into the garbage. Please. If yeah.
It's if you were coughing or laughing.
It's a little bit of both. Jolly Ranchers are hard and sticky, and they're fruit flavored, which again, that's my 3 criteria for candy that I do not like.
Not to mention, when you get down to the very bare minimum, if you don't chew it up, you end up spearing your cheek or cutting the roof of your mouth because they just get so sharp.
Well, I used to do that on purpose with candy canes. You'd like turn it into a little spear, and then you'd like
the spear, sure.
Well, yeah, you take a candy cane, you like slurp it until it's like sharp, and then you poke your tongue with it just to know you're alive.
Oh, jeez. You guys.
Title likes fruit. Yeah, if you like fruity candy, your list will be like inverted from mine.
I don't mind fruity candy.
Yeah, I'm just not
like the fake fruit flavor.
Well, that's all candy is gonna be fake fruit. You got to get the fruit snacks.
I wish they would take the Snapple concept and turn that into a candy. I want to actually feel like I'm eating an apple.
Just eat an apple.
Well, sure, but like if you're gonna flavor it like it.
All right. Junior mints.
I like those.
I can fuck with junior mints. They're not my favorite, but
yeah.
I don't know. I think I would take the Andes over the junior mints, but I would still eat the junior mints.
Yeah.
Ring pops. Same problem as the Jolly Ranchers. Also, like
they're a pain in the ass to eat.
Health hazard. Also, like unsanitary. You're just wearing that around on your ring. It's picking up dirt from the environment as you like play all day or whatever it is you're doing as a kid. I don't remember.
Seeing Watching other kids eat those gave me so much just creep factor, because they would fall down, get dirt on them, and then put it right back in their mouths, and you're just like, bruh,
Kids
no.
are so disgusting. I'm so glad I'm an adult.
That don't teach them. That's the problem. It's like, don't put that in your mouth.
It's like, oh, it's just a little dirt. Just brush it off. You'll be fine.
Jeez.
All right, we're down to Payday.
Yay.
I like Payday. I don't like the candy Payday so much.
Yeah.
Which actually, okay, Payday is like, isn't it just peanut butter with peanuts in it?
It's like peanut brittle if you could make it a liquid with peanuts stuck to it. And then I think it's got nougat in the center, like a really gooey nougat.
All right, well that sounds okay, but I'm gonna say I didn't have these as a kid, so I don't remember. Toblerone.
They are so good.
Somebody give me that big Toblerone. Do you guys remember Neo Yokio?
No.
Titus says, I was the kind of kid who would wash the ring pop under a tap until it disappeared like I was a raccoon with cotton candy. Lupus, have you seen that video?
Yes, it's funny.
The raccoon like gets cotton candy, he goes to wash it and it just is gone. And he's like, oh no.
He's just floored by it. He's like, where the fuck did it go, bro?
My cotton candy, it's gone.
Oh no, the table, it's broken.
It's so, I mean, he's an animal. Like you can't expect him to like figure out what's going on. It's what he does with his food.
Yeah.
Peanut M&Ms. They're gonna be a step above the classic M&Ms. I love that peanutty flavor in my mouth. And Taita, yes, raccoons are smart, but they have no concept of cotton candy or like how it's made or what it does.
Technology, bro.
What the heck is a mamba?
Oh, it's like a Mexican, what is it, Starburst?
Mexican Starburst. That sounds great, but I did not have it. I've never had a mamba before.
They're all right. They borderline that of having more of a citrus flavor than anything.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Milk duds. All right, chat. Let me tell you a story about milk duds. Every year, whenever I went trick or treating, I would get a bunch of those little packets of milk duds. And I would eat a bunch, and then I would feel sick. So that they're going in the trash from now on.
I don't blame you.
Like, they're good, and you keep eating them, and then eventually you get to a point where you're like, I should not have eaten that many milk duds.
Yeah. Milky Way.
Milky Way is a step below Snickers because it doesn't have the added the peanut. Because the Snickers is just a Milky Way with extra peanuts.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say
crunch factor.
Yeah, you need something crunchy. This is too soft. It's the same problem with Three Musketeers. It's too soft. There's nothing to like. There's no texture to it.
It's an old people chocolate bar.
Old people, yeah. I don't think old people should be eating chocolate, but hey,
No,
whatever.
but
You
they
only live
do.
once, right?
Yeah.
Now and later, I'm gonna say
Oh, those are awful.
I've
Those
never
are
heard
so
of them.
awful.
They
They're like,
what are they?
they're like sour. They're like a Starburst, but a knockoff Starburst. They're
Knockoff sour
hard,
Starburst.
and they're hard. They're not really that chewy. You have to suck on them.
All right, and we're gonna add a row above here. Hold on, I screwed this up. This should be red. This is gonna be God tier. God tier. And this is specifically reserved for the greatest movie candy ever created, the humble raisinette.
Bro, I can see that. I like those. Is that a fucking toothbrush?
Title wants to know if Werther's Originals. Werther's Originals are right here in last gone tier where they belong. And I put the coffee flavored ones in the trash.
In the trash.
I don't like coffee flavored stuff.
At least I think those are coffee.
The Cloudburst says, I love eating toothbrush. Yum. Yeah, that's
Yes.
who.
Feed me a
What
toothbrush.
kind of fucking sadist gives out toothbrushes to kids on Halloween? Like, the kids have a toothbrush at home. You know that, right? You don't have to give out a fresh one.
I think the art of giving out toothbrushes on Halloween came from those conservative-minded parents who were
Ugh.
worried about them getting cavities.
They
and
shouldn't
shit.
even be
Like,
celebrating Halloween. They should be out protesting. You're like, Halloween's the devil. Halloween is witchcraft.
it, If they did that though, then we'd have a bunch of people running around screaming in children's faces.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Skittles, all right, we need to make a decision. Are these the sour apple Skittles or the lime Skittles? It's very important.
Like regular Skittles.
I know, but what is the current flavor split on the green Skittle? I need to know.
I think they're the lime ones.
Are they the lime ones? Chunky, yeah. Can you Google that? Hang on, let me see. What is the current green Skittle? It is lime. Okay. Then Skittle has escaped the trash and made it into Last Gone. I hate green apple flavor. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it. It's not a good flavor.
Okay.
I put them to Last Gone. They were saved at the last minute because they brought lime back, and lime is an acceptable fruit flavor for candy.
Yes, I can agree with that. Green apple's okay, but it
Wait,
could be better.
Rilip says it's currently green apple. Let's just say it's like Schrodinger's Skittles, and it's either in the garbage or the Last Gone, depending on what the Skittle is.
Schrodinger.
I'm not gonna. That's too much work. We'll just keep doing this. It's like it's in a state of superposition. Cloudburst loves green apple. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, that's great. There's people out there that like fruit. I am not one of them. These appear to be Smarties.
Oh, the Smarties. Oh, dude, when I was a kid,
I like Smarties. They're pretty good.
The kids on my bus used to like crush them up and then try to smoke them. It was weird.
Wait, Smarties?
Yeah, they would turn them into a powder and then inhale.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with kids?
A lot of things.
That's so
they also
stupid.
Snorted the pixie sticks.
That's like snorting the pixie stick is a rite of passage for any kid. That's acceptable. You don't have to put in any additional work to put that up your nose. It's already in snortable form. Crushing up the Smarties is like ill-advised. I actually kind of like Starburst. Not all the flavors, but like especially the pink ones and the red ones I really like. What the hell is this? Sugar Daddy. It's called a Sugar Daddy.
I think those are an outdated, overly sweet.
I can't imagine they're selling anything called a Sugar Daddy in 2022.
No, definitely not. All the fucking progressives. Oh my god, it's misogynistic.
I doubt that would be why. I just think the connotation of Sugar Daddy has greatly changed. Candy corn.
It depends on the brand, but I love candy corn.
I will eat candy corn. It will definitely not be my first choice. Twix, also god tier. I know I said that was only for Raisinets, but Twix are amazing. Twix are so good.
Ew, sour heads.
So, chat.
Or warheads.
There is a way I like to eat Twix that I would like to share with everyone. This is my special family recipe. You freeze the Twix in the freezer. Then you make some hot cocoa. Then you get the Twix out of the freezer, you bite off the ends, you put the Twix into the hot cocoa, and you drink the hot cocoa through the frozen Twix. Try it. It's so good.
I gotta try that.
And then once it gets nice and melty, you eat the rest of the Twix.
Yum.
And yeah, I'm agreeing. Kaida, I 100% agree with you. A Twix feels like you actually ate something.
Yes.
It's not just like, oh, I ate, a Starburst. I'm still hungry. Twix, I'll eat a Twix and I'll be like, ooh, boy, that was filling. And considering how fat I am, that should be kind of a surprise. Sour heads or warheads, whatever. Gross. We used to do dares when we were kids. And we would when a candy is a dare and not like good, I'm not gonna want to do it. Ooh, yeah, Rainbow 80, try it with coffee. That would probably be pretty good too. Whoppers are in the same position as Milk Duds.
Dude, Whoppers are the best.
I like them, but I eat too many and then I get sick.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Also, like, the flavor is good, but then you keep eating more and more and more, and then you realize, oh, that's not a great flavor. All right, the York. This is, I think, on the same tier as the Junior Mint for me.
You can have like maybe one or two, but too many is not
Yeah,
good.
it's just like any minty chocolate is gonna overwhelm your taste sensation. New York City is your favorite candy. I get it. I think it's York. I think this is actually from York in England. Probably not, actually. It's probably named after some guy named York. All right, finally, the greatest candy bar of all time, the Zero Bar, which has 0 sugar, 0 fat, and 0 calories. Just kidding. It's just called a Zero Bar. It's all right.
What?
It's pretty.
Dude,
what?
Zero bars are like the hidden gem that nobody knows about.
Wait, nobody's ever heard of Zero Bars?
Most of the time, that shit's shoved into the back of the shelf.
Okay, Cloudburst Sapphire doesn't know about Zero Bars. I kind of like them because they look cool, but they don't taste as good as like a Snickers.
They're white.
All right.
Chocolate.
Well, I'm having a hard time placing them. I haven't had one in a while. Hover Squid's never heard of them either. Taita doesn't know what a zero. Nobody knows what a Zero Bar is. Emikin says it's my mom's favorite candy.
Oh yeah.
So it's all over the place.
Part of that issue is the packaging. You guys have to actually go to the store and look around for it. The silver and blue packaging doesn't stand out nearly as much as, say, the Laffy Taffy or the Mike and Ike's.
Or even like a Crunch Bar, like side by side. Yeah. It kind of blends in.
Oh yeah, not to mention they usually end up shoving it to the back of the shelf. But I promise you, if you ever get the chance to try one, they are actually pretty good.
I don't want to know if I actually like Haribo gummies. You know what? I'm gonna bump them down one. Because I think I have the similar problem with the Haribo Gold Bears as I do with like Milk Duds. Which is I eat way too many of them because they're so small.
I'm surprised they don't have Jelly Belly jelly beans on here.
And this is more diverse, you think so? I like the strawberry things. The strawberry things are like my one exception to the fruit rule.
They're so good.
They are. Like I said, a hot, sticky strawberry explosion in your mouth. The Mike moment, what? I wish I could have a Mike moment on stream. I would be so happy. All right, so there it is. There's the tier list. It is pretty well split, I think. B and Last Gone, so the mid tiers are even, straight into the trash, and then a nice little pyramid up at the top.
Did you make this thing?
Rilip says, I'm still just absolutely rioting. You trash talked fruit the whole time and put the only literal fruit. It's not a fruit. It's not an actual strawberry. It's a strawberry candy. The actual fruit is the apple, which I put in the garbage. Chat, I feel attacked right now. These are good. If you've never had these, go try one. They're super good.
Yes, you have no idea. You have no idea until you.
Oh, you're talking about Raisinets. Okay, listen. Raisins are basically candy. I don't consider raisins to be like by themselves to be fruit, even though they are dried grapes.
If you've ever had sun-dried fruit of any kind, they aren't really fruit anymore. They're a candy.
You know what else I love? Dates.
Dates are good.
You know what else I love? Prunes.
I don't know about prunes. I prefer dates.
So, Raisinets, I put them in here because they are chocolate-covered raisins. They are chocolatey, they're raisiny, they're great. They're the perfect movie snack to go with your popcorn. If I got these for Halloween, I'd be a little concerned because I don't think they come in a small package.
No.
But I'll definitely eat them if I get them. All right, so there it is.
You could get a sun-made version of them.
I think the Raisinets are Nestle.
Yeah.
This literal fruit isn't fruit, it's candy. I mean, it's not a fruit anymore. It's been dried and they probably put sugar in there. And I don't know. I'm not an expert on how fried fruit gets made.
Once you've like practically burned off all of the nutritional value, it's essentially plant jerky, which is
plant jerky. That's a good way to describe dried fruit. Well,
I am looking at all of these and I only am spotting maybe 5 out of all of them.
Yeah, a lot of these are going to go into literally what, but I think this is pretty comprehensive as far as movies go. So last night I was looking at 97 top movies to watch at Halloween. There were some real stinkers on there, including for some reason E.T. But
Why is E.T. on there?
I don't, E.T.'s not on here, but it was on the article I read yesterday.
But why?
Because they trick or treat at one point in the movie. So I guess that makes it a Halloween movie now.
No. That's
So
not how life works,
let's
okay.
get, I know, right? Let's get started. A girl walks home alone at night. Never seen it.
Never seen it.
The New Addams Family. Never seen it. Addams Family Values. S tier. Addams Family. S tier. All Hallows Eve and All Hallows Eve 2. Never heard of them.
Yeah.
Sapphire's gotta go. All right. Have a good night. Have a fun time. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you guys stopping in with the raid. It's been super cool. Yeah, Pim Master's bringing up the important point. How Die Hard is a Christmas movie because it takes place on Christmas, despite having no other Christmas themes or decorations or any of that stuff.
Again, not how that works. Just because
Well,
it looks like it.
So
doesn't
okay,
mean-
so chat, I was at work today. The first question I asked my coworker, I was like, "Hey, would you consider E.T. to be a Halloween movie?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, what?"
Why?
And she's like, "You know, like how Die Hard's a Christmas movie."
No.
I was like, "Sure, why not? I'm gonna be in my cubicle."
Don't mind me just beating myself in the head with my
Yeah.
stapler.
You know what? Most of these are gonna go in literally what? Because I've never seen them. I should have Emmykins be doing this. We'll probably do another one.
What is that one?
This is Amityville Horror. I
Oh,
think
never seen
they're
that.
even on my big screen, it's kind of hard to see. Amusement.
Yeah,
Nope.
No.
Army of Darkness. That's obviously S tier.
I don't know what that is.
Maybe A tier. It's not as good as Evil Dead 2.
Is that?
Titus says Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is a Christmas movie because collective consciousness has the exact same rhythm as All I Want for Christmas Is You. Sure,
No.
I'll allow it.
No. You guys can't just
I-
label things randomly because it suits your vendetta.
No, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. Everything is arbitrary. Nothing matters.
Okay.
Pitmaster's gonna go home. All right. Well, I hope you had fun engineering today. I had fun accounting today. Well, not really, but it was okay.
Mostly. Oh, they've got Beetlejuice. I love that
We'll
movie.
get to Beetlejuice. I can't even read some of these movies. Beetlejuice, A tier. All right. Here's the thing about Beetlejuice, right?
Uh-huh.
It's more entertaining because of how memeable it is than the actual movie itself.
All right. Yeah, I'll give you that.
All
The
I
movie
Want for
could've
Christmas Is
definitely
You
been better.
is not a Christmas song. It's a psyop. It was a genetically engineered in a lab to trick you into thinking it's a Christmas movie.
I mean, I'll give you that. I genuinely don't like that song. So.
Ida wants to know if that's Loopy in the call.
Loopy?
It's
Who?
it's Lupus et Lunum.
Wait, who's asking?
Ida Titanium in the chat. Read the chat. Are you not reading the chat?
I can't.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hold on. I'll have to try. Let's see. If
then I
can
can't help
get
you.
the- Yeah.
Creature from the
let's see.
Black Lagoon. I mean, I know what it is. I think it's probably pretty mid to low tier. Blair Witch Project. That's, I mean, I didn't like it, but somebody might. Body Snatchers, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I don't know.
Oh, that's a classic, dude.
Medea, Tyler Perry's Boo, a Medea Halloween. I'm gonna put that in D tier, even though I've never seen it, just on principle.
I hate to say
Out
it,
of the
but Tyler
loop.
Perry's- It's not.
There you go.
Not good.
It sound so they're saying you sound like someone named Loopy. So maybe you have a
Loopy?
doppelganger floating around.
Ooh, I'll have to
Buffy
try.
the Vampire Slayer, the movie?
I really, really hope that I will be able to see chat if it works, because I have it on pop out, so I can see what you're looking at.
Ah, I see. Captain Underpants. Hack-O-Ween?
Ugh,
Hack-O-Ween?
that's so
All right.
gross. The
This
movie came
was a bad idea. I haven't seen like
out-
99% of these. Carrie, sure, Carrie's fine. Casper, fine. Chopping Mall, S tier for the head explosion. D tier. No, wait, C tier because there is a scene in which the guy is like, "You smell like pepperoni," or something like that. And then she's like, she feels offended, and then he's like, "I like pepperoni," because she works at a pizza place in the mall. And then she may or may not get her head blown off. I don't remember who all gets blown up in that movie.
You know what I'm surprised that I'm not seeing on here?
What?
Any of the Final Destination movies.
I don't know what the covers look like. It's right here, Final Destination.
Oh.
It's right there.
Okay.
We'll get to it. Citadel.
All right.
Corpse Bride.
That's so good.
B for do better next time, Tim Burton. Coraline. A.
That one was pretty good, yeah.
Crimson Peak. What the hell's Crimson Peak? I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Donnie Darko. People keep recommending this as a Halloween movie. I've never seen it. My German teacher used to talk about it all the time for some reason. Tida likes Coraline. Lupus wants a hot take.
So
I think I've been throwing out enough hot takes tonight that I don't need to give you any extras. Crimson Peak is a Guillermo del Toro film. It's a movie. Oh, Donnie Darko's is a movie. All of these are movies, technically. Dracula. Is this... Which Dracula, though?
That's a good question.
Is this Bram Stoker's Dracula?
If you could get the fucking thing to be zoomed in better.
If I zoom in, it just makes it blurry. Love Never Dies. Okay, I think this is... Yeah, this is Bram Stoker's... Bram Stoker's Dracula. Spooky stories. Wait, Shrek?
Smart as it's wanting to try to be, but it's kind of cool idea.
Oh, okay. You're reading chat now.
Yes.
All right.
Hi, Emmy.
Okay, yeah, Emmykins is saying it's the Coppola one. She knows all the covers of these movies. She's seen every single one of these.
Is she a horror movie buff?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, I would never have taken her for one. She's so quiet.
When I have her on the stream next month, and we do this again, and she makes her tier list, she will probably tell you a little blurb about every single movie on here.
I'm down.
This is that stupid, like, we broke into Disney World and we're doing guerrilla filmmaking, and then somebody gets murdered on the It's a Small World or whatever. It's so stupid.
Dude.
Evil Dead 2, S tier. The Evil Dead. I'll put it on B tier. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I mean, I think I've heard the name. Eyes Without a Face. Literally what? Final Destination. All right, where would you rank Final Destination?
I would rank it probably B, just due to the fact that it's got like that old school. Why aren't you fucking moving, bro? There's a thing happening.
Why does the main character, whoever this is in the front, why does that look like the guy from Twilight?
I have no idea.
Maybe
it's the style of the time period.
It was the style, as was the style at the time. Everybody looked like Robert Pattinson in Twilight.
Yeah.
What the heck is this?
So cool.
Oh, this is Frankenstein.
Oh.
I'm gonna put that in D tier because they have never made a good Frankenstein movie. They completely ignore the like 90% of the plot of the book, and they're just like, mad scientist, castle, monster, go. There's no like philosophical stuff. There's none of the monster talking.
That was one thing that did screw with me. Frankenweenie's pretty good. I like all the Tim Burton stuff.
Friday the 13th, the first one, pretty good.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, straight to the top. Ghostbusters 2, stay in D tier where you belong. Get that shit out of here.
If they've got the girl one, throw that shit in D tier.
I don't think it's on here, but I would definitely put it down there.
It was so bad.
Ginger's Snap. Ginger Snap. I've never heard of that.
Never heard of it.
Goosebumps. I mean, I have heard of it. I've never seen it. Is that the one with Jack Black?
Might be. No.
No.
Maybe. I don't think so.
All right. This is the Rob Zombie's Halloween. That can go in D tier. This is classic Halloween, S tier. Yep. Halloween Town. Put it in B tier. It's okay. It's not bad.
It was okay.
It's not good. It's a Disney Channel original movie. What do you want? Could be way worse. This I think is, this looks like Psycho. But I don't know.
What is that? What is that?
Literally, oh, it's called Hell House. Hell House and Hell House 2.
Oh. I've
Hereditary. Never seen it. Hocus Pocus, A tier.
Yeah.
I would bump it up to S tier. I will, actually. I could and I will. Oh, Emmykin says that's the 2018. It's still staying in D tier. I don't care. Holidays. Literally what? House on Haunted Hill. Literally what? Haunted Hill.
What the fuck is that?
Nanny McPhee?
No, that's not Nanny McPhee.
House. The movie is called House. And there's like a weird orange clown person.
I don't know. It looks like the Cheshire Cat.
I don't know. I can't read this.
House on Haunted Hill.
Wait, is this the Tim Curry It? But it didn't C tier. Okay, new It. I haven't seen it. I feel bad like rating some of these that I've never seen. It's the Great Pumpkin.
It in B tier.
I dropped what in B tier? Oh, Haida. Thank you so much.
You dropped the new It in B tier when you were trying to put it in literally what?
Let me throw out some excellence for you guys. You guys deserve.
Excellent.
Oh. You can't hear it. It's my soundboard.
Oh.
I play a little Bill and Ted whenever somebody follows or does something cool.
But
House
yeah,
on Haunted Hill is the best bad movie.
You accidentally put the new It movie in B tier when you were trying to put it in literally what?
No, I was trying to put it above this It.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's the Great Pumpkin. Emmykin's gonna kill me. It's in C tier. She loves that.
It's a cute movie.
It's
but
cute.
I wouldn't call it a horror movie.
It's not. Well, this isn't a horror movie. This is a Halloween movie. Tier
Oh,
list.
Okay.
Which is why Ghostbusters is so high, despite being a comedy.
That's fair.
Oh no, Taida, you don't know? You don't know about the Pigman? I'm pretty sure Mike looked at this on his stream. Hang on, let me find it. All right, I gotta find the website real quick. We're gonna take a quick. Do you remember? Hang on, there's gonna be some weirdness in for like 5 seconds while I adjust.
Oh, okay.
So there is something called cabots or cat rabbit hybrids.
That's a furry thing.
It's not a furry thing. It's like a weird alternative theory of evolution thing. Well, let me find where I got this picture from. Because this comes from pig hybrids. Where?
Pig sheep. Is that a real thing?
No, none of these are real things. That's why it's so stupid. This guy's just like... absolutely insane.
Oh.
Hang on, where the heck is pig? Pig hybrids, there it is. It's right at the top. Let me find it. We got a wild boar and a domestic pig. That's not really, I mean, that is a hybrid, but
that's just a fucking pig, dude.
Pig human hybrids. All right, so there's some weird shit on here.
God. No.
Yeah, it's you may not want to see this. Reports. I don't want to see a video. Here it is, right here. It comes from this picture right here.
And then you just slapped.
All I did, I took the picture, I edited it down, and then I colored it in. I just took the head and I colored it in. And that is where that emote comes from. So it's my version of the Kappa face of the like sarcastic, kind of like blah blah blah, whatever. It's so deep and dark. This guy is absolutely insane. If you want to check out his website, it's called macroevolution.net. He is good for a laugh, but it's concerning to me that there is a man running around with any kind of degree who believes this.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but
apparently.
Is he serious? He is 100% serious. He wrote a book and he goes to conventions, like science conventions, not Star Trek conventions. And he like tries to convince people that his alternate theory of evolution is the correct one.
emote response.
It is absolutely like a Frederick Knudsen rabbit hole thing. No. Well, it's true. I'm sorry to tell you guys, there are crazy people out there. All right, we're back. What were we? We're looking at Jeepers Creepers. D tier, it's stupid. This is the original Grudge. I mean, I know what it is. I've never seen it though. Land of the Dead. Never seen it. Let the Right One In. That's apparently a vampire movie that I've never seen. Midsummer. Also never seen it. Monster House. Monster House. That's such a good movie.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you get more how dare you from that. It can be whatever you want it to be. That's why I love it so much. Whatever emotion or whatever feeling you get out of the face, you get to take advantage of that. What the heck is this?
Partially naked woman in a weird pirate hat?
No.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's the
Nightmare on Elm Street. That's a classic. That can go next to Friday the 13th.
I had to put myself together. I almost said Edward Scissorhands.
That might be on here too. Over the Garden Wall.
Oh, I've seen that.
I've heard that's really, that's like a good series of Paranormal Activity, can go in D.
It's like a
Paranorman. Piranha 3D. I want to put that in D tier just on like principle, but I won't. It's Poltergeist. Piranha 3D.
I feel like Piranha 3D is like the, what is it? The something of the Killer Tomatoes?
Oh, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yes.
For the modern age.
Yes.
Sure, why not? Heffalump. This is a Winnie the Pooh thing. I feel bad. I've never seen this. It's probably fine.
It's not as good as it could have been. It was definitely a last minute thought.
Well, it's Disney owns it, so you know it's gonna probably be like pandering garbage.
Yeah. Like the whole movie,
Original Psycho. Pretty good. Unless this is the new one. Is this the one with Vince Vaughn, or is this the original one? I don't know. We'll let Emmykins weigh in on that. Resident Evil. 100% schlock. I'm gonna bump it up to C tier though, because she's naked for part of it.
Well, we know what Starshard likes.
Listen, I gotta give extra points for plot. So this is the original Ring, which I have never seen. I'm sure it's fine. Rocky Horror. I talked about this yesterday too when it showed up in the article.
Oh, dude, that's nice.
I love the songs in Rocky Horror. I love the aesthetic, but I feel like the plot of the actual movie kind of like falls in the mud, like in the whole middle section, and never really recovers after the opening. It's like you've got Damn It Janet, or no, first you have Midnight Science Feature, then you have Damn It Janet, then you have There's a Light at the Frankenstein Place, then you have The Time Warp, and then you have Sweet Transvestite. Like, that's 5 bangers in a row, and then after that, what do you got? I don't even remember any of the other songs from the show. Oh, it'll Touch Me, sure. But that's all that I don't know. I remember the beginning of this movie, and I kind of remember the end where it gets really surreal, but the whole middle part is just kind of whatever.
The pimp
Meatloaf ends up getting eaten.
Dude.
Like the singer Meatloaf, not the food Meatloaf. Yes. But he is food. Right, Rosemary's Baby. That's about a baby. Hey, Scary Movie. The original Scary Movie. I'll put it in B tier.
Dude, those movies always made me like cringe.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Scoob. Never seen Scoob. However, I will put
TV show.
No, Scoob the movie. Scoob the movie. This is the live action Scooby-Doo. The live action Scooby-Doo too. Those are both good.
Those are. But like Scoob, I could have sworn is a TV show.
No, it was released to streaming, but it's an actual movie. It's about young Scooby-Doo. All right, Scream, sure. We'll put it in A tier. Shaun of the Dead. I didn't care much for Shaun of the Dead, but I know it's better than D tier. So, Signs, chat.
Yeah,
Signs is good. Signs is like legitimately a great movie.
never seen
It scared me so much as a kid too. That alien, the one time, aside from the end of the movie where they show the alien, I was like scared that aliens were gonna come get me. Silent Hill probably deserves to be in D tier, but I've never seen it.
Do they have War of the Worlds on this list?
I don't think so. But now that you mention it, they're kind of reaching with Signs. Oh no, poor Hover Squid had to deal with a roommate that liked Shaun of the Dead a little bit too much. That's the worst, isn't it? Like, you like something, but then you meet someone who really likes it, and now it's ruined.
Mood.
That's what happened to Rick and Morty, isn't it?
Pretty much.
This is some kind of Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. I don't know. Sleepy Hollow.
You've never seen that?
I don't watch a lot of movies. This was probably a bad idea for me to do this. Suspiria, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Ichabod and Mr. Toad, The Blob, The Conjuring, The Craft, The Exorcist. I mean, I know what The Exorcist is. It probably belongs up here in S tier. Faculty, The Fog, it's John Carpenter, The Fourth Kind, The Host, The Frighteners. They're just I don't know these movies. Oh, the Mummy? What the hell? Why is that on here? I mean, it's going in S tier.
Yeah, you could technically consider that a horror
wait.
or a Halloween movie.
No, it has a mummy in it. That's it. Like, that doesn't mean it's a Halloween movie.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Pitmaster says, or be like young me, where the only movies I watched was Terminator 2, the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing every other day. That's
Wait, Hugh Jackman did Van Helsing?
That's what he says.
Oh yeah, he did. I remember watching
this
with Silver.
I've actually seen The Omen.
Total geek over it.
Chat, I've seen The Omen. I know this. It's a Unix system. I know this. It goes in D tier. It's garbage. The People Under the Stairs, The Purge, The Town That Dreaded Sundown, The Vivitch, Time Crimes. Okay. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, the remake, Toy Story of Terror, Trick or Treat. Emmykins loves this movie. Twilight, literally D tier.
Oh, I was gonna say you went all the way to S tier. I was like, what?
I got you there, didn't I? The Witch. Yeah, I have heard the Witch is supposed to actually be good. Here's the Van Helsing movie that we were talking about, by the way.
It's pretty good.
Wallace and Gromit. What We Do in the Shadows, that goes in S tier for sure.
Wallace and Gromit. Oh,
What We Do in the Shadows is hilarious. The Woman in Black. Wrong Turn 1-6. Wrong Warp. We went the wrong way down the Mario level. Oh yeah, It Follows. Is that on here? I feel like It Follows should be on here. I don't know what the cover looks like, so I'm not gonna find it. Young Frankenstein, actually pretty hilarious. You'll notice everything at the top is like a comedy, except The Exorcist, which we can actually bump down. Because I don't like horror movies. I like comedies. I've never actually seen the Evil Dead 2. I just know it's really good. So there we go. Well, and Halloween. I like Halloween just because it's the prototype slasher without being ridiculously over the top. It's just like a competent movie. It's a good thriller. Woman in Black didn't scare me, says Pimpmaster Stallion, but I had nightmares. Sure. All right, now we have one more tier list before we're into freestyle mode. This is costume tier list. So I'm gonna say the setup for this is, how excited am I to see a kid come to my door for trick-or-treating in this costume? So we'll have to do two different tier lists here. It's how excited am I to see a kid in this costume, and then we'll say I'm going to a Halloween party. How excited am I to see another person in this costume? Emmykins,
is
yeah,
critiquing
of
you.
course. Well, she loves Halloween, so, and horror movies. All right, so this is the kid one. We're gonna start kids, nurse costume. I do not want to see a kid come to my door in a nurse costume. Other animal costumes, sure, why not? Pirate costume, S tier, you get all the candy. Princess, not really scary. Pumpkin, you tried. Robot, that's creative. I like robot. I'll put you in A tier. Evil clown, sure, that's kind of scary. Firefighter, that's not a real costume. Frankenstein, kind of fun. Mummy, absolutely. I mean, maybe a better mummy costume than whatever this guy's trying to do, but if I saw a kid dressed as a mummy, that'd be pretty sweet. Any food costume, you're an asshole. Put that away. Zombie costume, at least it's scary. President costume, what the hell are you doing? If I see a kid come to my door trick-or-treating dressed as Abraham Lincoln, I don't know. I mean, I'll still give him candy, but I'll be like, really? President? Bat costume. That would scare my wife, so we'll go with that one. Bunny costume, it is not Easter. Burglar costume, you tried. Cat costume, it's Halloween themed. Wait, oh, this is kids, hang on. Pumpkin should probably go up here. Cat can go up here. Yeah, regular clown, no. Cop, all these like dumb. Cowboy is a step up at least. At least there aren't cowboys still that exist, right?
Most of these are like mediocre.
I mean, it's what would you dress up as for Halloween?
I don't really dress up for Halloween, but it would definitely be something scary.
Well, I mean, we have evil clown. Those are pretty scary.
Nah, scarier.
Remember when
Like,
those clowns were going around the country like terrorizing people at night?
oh, that is pretty scary.
Yeah, that
I
that
don't
really
like
happened.
clowns. Yeah, I don't fucking like clowns, so that's more of a I'm gonna punch your lights out if you try to scare me type
Well,
of
that's
thing.
what you start to do that. Then they run after you, and there's a dozen of them,
Jesus fucking Christ.
and they're laughing.
I don't like it. Nope.
Pitmaster dressed up as Vegeta. Yeah, I'm noticing there's no like pop culture costume. Unless this says superhero, I can't read it because some idiot put black text over a black costume.
Isn't that Danny DeVito?
Oh, wait, is that? No.
No, it's not.
No, it's just a guy. It's a spider costume.
Bruh.
Ghost, a cute little ghost. Sure, why not? Skeleton. Yeah. T-Rex. No. I mean, that's probably better than the bunny, but spider, at least you're a like spooky animal. Vampire, I'll give, okay, extra candy for that. Viking costume, I put that on the same level as cowboy. Werewolf's pretty good. Witch, that's a classic. Zombie bride, oh yeah, that's that what is that movie, Mean Girls, where she shows up to the Halloween party and everybody else is dressed up in like sexy Halloween costumes, and she shows up in full zombie bride regalia.
I have no idea.
And everybody's like, what is that? She's like, it's a costume. It's a Halloween party. Have you not seen Mean Girls?
No, I don't.
Oh,
like
no.
Dramas.
It's not a drama. It's a comedy.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
You don't watch comedies. Okay, gotcha.
No, preppy girls just bother me.
Yeah, well, that's the point of the movie. She like gets one over on the preppy girls.
Ah.
Hover Squid still needs to watch Mean Girls. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember a lot from it. So, okay, so this is my kid costume. If I want to see a kid in this, now we're going to a Halloween party for adults, chat. This is an adult Halloween party. Nurse costume, yes. Princess, yes. Pirate, yes. Pumpkin, no. Animals? No. Robot? Sure, that looks cool. Evil clown? I can work with an evil clown. Firefighter? No. That's not really a costume. You're just dressing up as like what somebody does for a living. Rainbow Yeti school made him watch Mean Girls for a school subject. I can't remember, probably English. Sure.
Social studies is also another one where they'll make you watch something completely unrelated to the topic.
Like, I drank a little too much last night, so we're just gonna watch a movie tangentially related to the
Go
subject.
take a bath.
All right, Frankenstein. I'll allow that an adult. Mummy? Yep. Food? I'm gonna think less of you, but I guess it's better than a firefighter. Zombie?
Banana.
You're trying a little too hard. President? This would be hilarious if somebody shows up as like Andrew Garfield or... Wait, no, not Andrew Garfield.
Andrew
Garfield's the actor. Oh, James Garfield. The cat. James Garfield.
Yes.
Andrew, yeah. If somebody shows up as Andrew Garfield, I will also say they have a cool costume.
Yes.
No furries allowed at Halloween, says Taita. Yes. I mean, you are allowed. It's just if you're wearing your fursuit to the Halloween party, you didn't really dress up for Halloween. That's just your regular costume.
What if I make it my costume look scary?
I don't know.
Like I dump blood all over it, upgrade the teeth.
No, aren't those expensive? You can't just dump blood all over a fursuit.
It depends on where you're doing it, and if you have a steam cleaner, if you put non-staining dye on it, then there you go.
Also, heads up, Lupus is actually a real furry, so caught in 4K. Bat.
No, I don't fuck animals, and no, sex is not my thing.
Bunny costume. Well, wait, bunny costume? If it's the right kind of bunny, sign me up. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Exactly, just like that. All right, Taita would like to make a case for clown. For the evil clown or for the regular clown? Okay, the regular clown. All right, begin making your case. We will get to it shortly. Burglar, I feel like you're in the same tier as like the guy who dresses up as a hot dog. It's like, oh, I had a striped shirt and I like painted some money signs on a bag. No effort went into this. You're on duty if you're wearing a clown suit. All right, clown suit? Sure, why not? Cat costume? Yes. Ladies only though. No guys better show up to my adult Halloween party as a cat.
Nobody wants to see your moose knuckle and spandex.
Police. Cowboy, I'll put one below. Devil for the ladies, yes. And for the guys, you know what? Everybody has to be a devil. Ghost, no, covers too much. Skeleton.
I actually have a really funny story about a devil costume that my dad did one year.
Your dad wore a devil costume to my adult Halloween party?
Not to yours, but my neighbors and my mom dressed him up in like a frilly, sparkly tutu devil costume with makeup, and then they took him bar hopping, and it was brilliant. 'Cause he comes home and he actually fucked around in the costume, like dancing and shit.
All right. Taita's saying, you have to dress as Mike. Oh, no, Pitmaster saying, I have to dress as Mike for Halloween because he's a clown. I don't see that. Here's my thing. Every time somebody tells me I want to dress as X for Halloween and that X is some obscure thing that only they would get, I'm like, yeah, I mean, you can do that, but no one's going to know what you are. And every time you have to explain it, you're going to die a little inside. You're way better off just going with something that everyone's going to recognize. If you're like, oh, I'm dressed as our 37th president, not 30, like 27th president, Ulysses S. Grant. He's like the 17th or the 16th. Well, that's where I'm getting off topic. If I have to explain what I am dressed up as, it is a bad costume. You have to dress as pop culture for Halloween nowadays. I am Iron Man. I'm dressed as William Taft. I'm actually already halfway there. I'm fat enough. I just need to grow out my mustache a little bit. All right, skeleton. Only if it's A tier. Spider, no, come on. T-Rex, you know this guy is gonna be the life of the party. He's gonna go around with his little arms and he's gonna be like humping on the girls. It's gonna be hilarious, and then I'm gonna have to kick him out for being an asshole. But in the meantime,
watch out for that tail. Those
yeah,
tails on those things are awful.
Yeah, vampire, absolutely. Viking, I'll put it in A tier. Werewolf, maybe don't dress as a werewolf. Witch,
So
yeah.
Cliche.
Yeah, I mean, all these are. That's kind of the only way you could do a tier list. Nobody's gonna put like, yeah, there's a Sonic the Hedgehog and Disney's Hercules, which are two costumes I've actually worn, on this tier list. Zombie Bride, maybe don't wear that one to my adult party. Wizard, sure, why not? Put it next to the witch. Titus says, I'd dress up more for myself. Going to conventions is too expensive.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't dabble in that particular culture, so I don't know all the specifics of it. I understand it's pretty expensive though.
It is. In my personal opinion, I think conventions are overhyped. They're definitely fun and you can meet cool new people there, but otherwise you're paying way too fucking much for a piece of plastic you wear around your neck and a in-person online junk store, essentially.
You're paying for the experience of going to the convention.
But why should I be charged $60 for a piece of plastic and a bunch of unprofessional people standing in the front of a room with no microphone dicking around?
I don't know. I've never been to a convention. I assume that they're fun for the people who go. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you said, it's definitely for the experience.
And now for the adult portion of the stream. So everybody go put your kids to bed. We're moving on to the fun part. And we're going to try to figure out what I should dress as for Halloween this year. So are you ready? All the kids in bed? Everybody's back? That was quick. Hello, everyone.
Yes. Hello.
Welcome to Star Shard After Dark, where today we're looking at the sexy women's Halloween costumes for 2022. Starting off with this hot little number, Little Red Dress, they call it.
Where do you live where your cons are $200 a piece?
You're in, I mean, Gen Con is in Geneva. That's in Wisconsin, right?
Oh,
that's actually pretty close. We could actually go there. I think people from the game store in our town went there.
Oh yeah, they do. They talk crap about it because it was like super exclusive.
Yeah. I know so I live in southern Minnesota, chat. And there's this anime convention up in the Twin Cities. It's called Minneapolis, and my friends go there every year. And they're always complaining about how expensive it is, and like they have to save up all year just to go. So
Yeah,
I get it.
out.
I don't really like being in big crowds like that. But if you're going for like a specific thing, it's like this is anime, this is Star Trek, this is furries, whatever.
Yeah.
I can understand the appeal of going and like meeting other like-minded people in person instead of just online.
Well, that's the
Oh,
funny
it was
part
in
about
Indianapolis this year. Gen Con was. Yeah, I guess Geneva's a little small to be holding a big convention like that these days.
That's the funny thing about it though. When I went, you'd be surprised at how much they didn't want to interact with people they didn't go there with. And if they did, it was usually because they wanted other things.
Oh, how fun. Speaking of other
Not
things,
really.
we have adult Catwoman costume from The Dark Knight. It's a little, maybe like a decade too late for this costume, I think. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Pitmaster lives in Nevada. He's super cool.
Nevada. Oh yeah, that's right. The Geneva Convention isn't in Wisconsin. It is in Nevada. That makes more sense.
No, it's not in Nevada. It's in Indianapolis.
Oh.
Pitmaster lives in Nevada and flew to Gen Con. Read the chat, Lupus. Come on. And Tida has a great point that this Catwoman costume actually looks pretty cool.
Here, let me see it.
It's right there.
Just
I mean,
do yourself a favor. Don't order any costumes online.
also ditch the heels from like all of these because you're gonna be walking around all night. And
thank you. I appreciate that you understand that.
Heels are.
They're a torture device.
Yeah, basically. I mean, some people I guess like them, but I feel like if I had to walk around on my tippy toes all day, I would feel awful.
Well, it's not just your toes. Your feet lose pretty much all feeling after a couple hours, but your ankles is what it is. You're literally forcing your leg and your foot to disassociate with each other.
All right, we have a classic French-made costume. A naughty nurse. Adult officer Anita Bribe. Haha, I get the pun. Do you get the pun, Lupus?
Oh, now I get it.
Anita Bribe.
I was gonna say I have no idea who that is, and then you said it was a
It's yeah, it's just a pun with the name. How is Lupus looking at my screen? Yeah, I'm just sharing screen on Discord.
Yes.
So
it makes it easier being as though my fucking Opera browser is taking
well,
right now.
and streams are always on like a slight delay. So I can be looking at something and you would have to wait like 5 to 10 seconds to actually see what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
All right, we have a adult locked up prisoner costume. So I'm guessing like orange is the new black flavor. What the heck's a leopard bunny? This is a hybrid, new hybrid just dropped. Wake up, babe. New animal hybrid just dropped. The leopard bunny.
A leopard bunny?
That's what it says. It says leopard bunny.
No.
Adult.
It's like Catwoman's retarded cousin.
We can't say that word anymore.
Oh, sorry. It's fuck. I have no.
You're fine.
No words.
You're fine. For $17, I can't imagine they actually give you that full bodysuit. Hang on, let me look.
No. Well, if they did, it's probably cheap and smells like ass.
Tida wants to know if you're running Discord in Opera.
No.
What are you doing with Opera?
I had Opera I was using it to view your stream.
Oh, okay.
Before you had it sharing. Now I have your stream paused and I'm using it to view chat while.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So this comes with a headband with ears, tail, and choker necklace. It does not include the full body suit here. It is just.
Do them, they have false advertisement.
It's just the ears, a tail, and a choker. That's why it's so cheap, because it doesn't have the actual costume part. You're going to order the costume and you're going to be naked except for the ears and the choker.
I mean, some people are into that.
All right, we have adult high seas honey romper.
Somebody called the 60s. They want their costume back.
I mean, basically all of these. Ooh, unholy nun. This is actually kind of cool. This isn't sexy or anything. It's just kind of awesome. Except for the heels. Lose the heels. Schoolgirl plus size costume. This is actually the costume I ordered for myself this year. I'm thinking, no, no, what? Come on.
I was gonna say, that'd be funny.
It would be funny for like 5 seconds and then I would take it off.
I'm gonna go switch into something more manly.
If I was gonna wear a costume, I'd just go dig out my old camo stuff from the army and put that on and just be like, oh, I'm a soldier.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Fuck yeah.
And speaking of which, adult camo romper.
How the fuck do those thigh bags work?
You Velcro them.
They don't stay.
No, they don't. But they look good for the picture. And it probably doesn't even come with the costume.
No, I doubt it.
Adult my game, my rules ref costume. Should wear this on stream. My stream, my rules. Blow the whistle.
Just don't get me excited at this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this?
That's actually pretty cool.
That is awesome. What the heck? What does this come with? Oh, it's sold out. Damn. Also, comes with a dress, a caped bolero.
Is it just me, or does the costume look different in the 2 different images that you looked at?
No, that looks the same. It's just her hair is different colors. so you can see the crown better.
I feel like the one with the white hair is what you're actually getting, and the other one is like stock photoed up.
Look, she's wearing some kind of makeup, but
Well, look at the color.
Okay, sure. Maybe there's just different lighting. Maybe it's like a shiny material. I don't know. But the point is, it comes with a dress with chain detail on bodice and waist chain with skeleton key, caped bolero, and a crown.
Yeah, I popped out the chat. There's
Warning, do not use if allergic to latex. Boy, it would suck to be allergic to latex. Holy cow, there's so much. It's in everything.
Why, how's there latex in that costume? I don't see
Probably in
anything
the
that would be
crown or in the cape or something.
Maybe.
Adult hooded holographic skeleton costume.
Hey, look, Hot Topic.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Oh,
Adult sexy Cleopatra costume.
it looks like Princess Jasmine, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's way more of like a Arabian princess than a Cleopatra. Adult caped assassin. An axe is like the least efficient assassination weapon.
She looks like a fucking gladiator super.
You're not
villain.
sneaking around anywhere with an axe.
No. By Jove, there's been a beheading.
Lady of the Seas, awesome pirate costume. Plus size is available. I like that. Swanky flapper, very cool. 1920s.
I feel like the chest area would not work very well.
Well, if you have big boobs, then you're screwed either way. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sorry to say, ladies. You win some, you lose some. You know.
They have a Princess Tiana costume.
We're getting there. Don't look. No reading ahead.
Sorry.
We have to look at this terrible costume. That is not really a costume. I feel like you could just go to, like Menards and pick up this outfit.
You could go to Menards and buy a much better quality version of that outfit.
For those of you who don't know, Menards is like a home improvement, but it's regional for the Midwest, I think. I don't know how far they've branched out. This is awful. This is ugly. What is going on with her face? It looks like they... I was gonna say it looks like they photoshopped someone's body or someone's face onto this body, but I guess it looks fine. She's just as weird. Just kind of gross looking. Pour one out for the big boobers. Listen, if you have big boobers, you can pull off some looks. And if you have small boobers, AI generated person, yeah. This costume does not exist. This is somebody put in an AI generated prompt and it generated adult Snow White costume Disney princess, and this is what it gave us.
Huh.
Very scary. All right, we have the Tiana one, of course. Catwoman.
Taida is questioning you.
If you have small boobers, you can get into some of these costumes.
Honestly, in my opinion, just about all cheap Halloween costumes, if you have like no tatas, you are gonna fit into them. If you have big tatas, you have to specially put together. Order.
Exactly. These costumes suck ass. Yes, they do, which is why we're looking at them. Adult. I completely understand that. Adult Taida, special ops. What's up?
Taida, are you by chance of the cis female?
Oh,
category?
you're asking questions in chat.
A little bit.
Not saying.
I'm not saying. Okay,
there you go.
Fair. Respect.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can see me. I mean, I guess I could not be, but I'm just a regular guy.
He sexually identifies as a cactus.
Ooh, no, what the fuck is that? What are you talking about? Just because my beard is all pointy. Miss Devil, ooh. It's not that great.
I don't know. I was gonna say, it's got like this 80s housewife vibe, and then they just decided to attach devil.
The wings look like they would break off in like the slightest breeze.
Or just get stuck on everything.
Like you're going around the party, it knocks over a punch bowl. Everybody's mad.
Knock over a punch bowl. I feel like it would be that one guy that walks past in the cop costume.
No, it gets. You know what? we've looked at all these lady costumes. Let's see what they're throwing out for the guys these days. Where are the sexy men's costumes?
I'm gonna warn you, there's definitely gonna be a lot of banana hammocks.
That's okay. That's all right. It's allowed. I'm allowed to do it. Sexy men's costumes. Ooh, yeah. Adult firefighter. Adult king of Egypt. Wait, these are way better than the lady costumes. What the heck?
I mean, yes and no.
Are you guys seeing this?
Wait. The Casanova robe. That's from that's definitely ripped off from the Grimm TV show with the fucking cat.
No, this is such a trope. There's no way it's ripped off a modern show. This goes back, so this is like Hugh Hefner basically. This goes back to like the 60s at least.
God, that's so sad. That beard could definitely, it could identify as a cactus.
These costumes are so much better. What the hell? They actually have fabric.
That's because they want the misconception of adult female Halloween is sex.
I mean, yeah.
Sex sells.
But the guys should have equally skimpy costumes is my point.
You would think so, but no. Guys go more for the dorky dumbassery than the sexy.
There's only 2 pages.
Oh my god.
This is the skimpiest one, and it's just a boxer. Also, that guy's chest is absolutely photoshopped. There's no way.
I'll bet my bottom dollar that if you actually, I think he's entirely photoshopped.
Hang on.
Go ahead and click on him.
Hang on. Rilip redeemed. I have to eat a bean. So, those of you who have stuck around this long for the stream, I have the Bean Boozleds. I'm going to eat one. And now I must be punished for my bad candy takes.
Emma, prepare the vomit bucket.
Here we go. No, it's fine. I haven't had one that's that bad yet. Stop giving me 2. I hate this thing.
You was generated by a YouTube algorithm.
All right.
Not an AI algorithm.
This is either barf or peach.
Oh, if you're lucky, it's peach. Peach is really good. Barf is.
Here we go.
I feel like the scented ones are the worst. Like the skunk.
Oh no, it's barf. Oh. Oh, fuck.
It's pretty bad, huh?
Oh, this is the worst one I've had.
He clearly hasn't had skunk or stinky socks yet.
Oh, it tastes like old cheese. What the fuck did they put in this?
I'm gonna go with every scent that they could get their mitts on.
Oh my god. Why?
Is calling it karma. At least it's not fruit flavored. She has a point. Sorry, they have a point.
Oh man.
They have a point.
Oh. I'm gonna be tasting that. God.
You did say you don't like fruit flavored candy.
I would have rather had peach than barf. What the fuck?
The peach ones are really good.
Oh.
Aren't those made by Jelly Belly?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh
they know
my
how to
god.
flavor things, dude. It took them a couple of years, but they figured out how to get the nasty flavors to go.
I would hate to be the guy that has to test those.
Oh, 100%.
Does this taste like barf? Here, somebody threw up in a bucket. Compare these 2 flavors.
Essentially, that's what it is, but I feel like they use a perfume, and that's how they get the
I can still taste it.
Work. Bruh. You're allowed to drink it away, you know.
I'm trying to.
Oh,
I'm chugging water as we speak.
Maybe get like, I don't know, mouthwash or something. Not chug it, but like,
yeah, I'm gonna chug mouthwash to get the barf flavor out of my mouth. Good idea.
Time to get drunk with barf.
Yeah, really great timing on that. Ugh.
Fuck, dude.
Those are so gross. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. I guess it's funny, like for the memes, for people who watch.
Oh,
but yeah. Whoa. I found my costume, chat. Yes. Finally.
It just looks so fucking dorky because it's got the hands and the feet the weirdest way.
This is the worst. This is the.
It's like the stripper scene in the SpongeBob show, only without the fishnet.
Well, oh, when Patrick's like when you see the legs and then it pulls back and it's just Patrick in fishnets. Yeah.
Yes.
Patrick is he's so fleshy looking. Like look at he's got like bulbous somethings.
Yeah. I feel like if they had gone with more of the he's covered in bone thing, it would have been better.
Well, they had to make him fat, and the only way to make him fat is apparently to inflate him. Chat, behave yourselves. You have to blow him up. You have to blow Patrick up with your mouth. Ooh, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Rillip made a clip of that. Oh, I'll have to share that later on the Discord at some point.
You're allowed to share it on my Discord too.
Oh, you know what? I will.
Yes.
Oh, it's like stuck in my throat. Like a piece of the jelly bean got stuck on the way down.
What's worse is even if you do wash it away, you're gonna feel that on your breath for the next hour at least.
Oh, that is 100% the worst one ever.
You haven't had skunk yet, have you?
Let me see. Okay, so here's the actual flavors. So the bad flavors are liver and onions, old bandage, which I had. That was the first one I had. Rotten egg, toothpaste, barf, which I just had and was awful. Stink bug, booger,
stink bug.
dirty dishwater, dirty socks, and dead fish. I have had the dead fish one. It's bad, but not barf bad.
Yeah, I would say out of all of those, I would say barf, stink bug, and dirty socks are the worst.
Hold the fort, chat.
It just kind of trickles out.
Look at this. This is classy.
The hat's wrong though.
It's officially licensed. Jacket.
The hat is wrong.
Hat with hair. It comes with the hair. That's perfect for me. I have no hair. A bow tie and you get a golden ticket. Apparently you have to get your own pants and shoes though.
Well, you know, unless this is like a hint to sexy times as Willy Wonka.
Oh yeah, no, pantsless Willy Wonka. Like, hey ladies, you want to visit my chocolate factory? No, wait. Stay away from my chocolate factory.
the cream factory.
Yeah, cool. Gotta go fast.
Dude.
So wait, if I wore this on stream, would people watch?
No. Dude, you need to you need to click on it and then zoom in on the face. Look at the fucking face. It's so
He looks so happy. What do you mean?
Somebody do that O face.
He's ready to go fast. Look, here he is from the back.
Oh no.
He looks like, you know what he reminds me of? The terrible live action Sonic, the original one before they changed it.
Yeah.
Like he's got the human proportions. He looks like he's just gonna do some stretches on the highway before he takes off.
We call that digigrade.
This is only $50. I could order this.
But no, look at the face. Where's that? What is it? The Pog? Is it God?
You think we just put a Pog face over this? That'll make it look better?
No, it looks like the Pog face.
But he's smiling. It looks nothing like the Pog face.
It looks like somebody
right.
climbed in through his mouth and put his body on.
Can I link this in chat? I absolutely can. Give me a second to copy paste it.
Buddy. Why did you
so I dressed as Sonic the Hedgehog one year back in like 1996 or 97. I was living in Hawaii. We were having a costume contest at my school. And I dressed as basically this, Sonic the Hedgehog. And I think I might have won, but I don't remember. SpongeBob. Oh, gross. Elvis costume. Haida needs to do something. All right, I look forward to it. Oh no, it's the Suicide Squad Joker. Ugh. I think Lupus, did we lose you?
bedtime for my nugget.
Okay. Are you still here, or do you need to go do that?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
I can definitely hear you. I didn't think you wanted me like chatting over you while I'm talking to him.
Okay, yeah. Just do what you gotta do. You're asking if this is just Chris Pratt? I mean, no.
That's not Chris Pratt, bro.
It was played by what's his face?
No, not him, not him. Oh yeah.
Oh, not him.
Psycho.
There's another one?
Apparently there's another one.
Oh, it's Garfield.
Where's the Chris Pratt that you're referring to?
I don't know.
Where is it? They've cut fucking Mermaid Man.
Ugh. Mermaid Man's supposed to be fat. Actually, that's not true. His old Mermaid Man is fat. Classic Mermaid Man is like muscular.
Yeah.
Hopper button denim shirt.
Why would any adult man
Oh.
want to play Bluey?
Wait, no, that's not a denim shirt. What am I saying? He looked dopey enough. Yeah, Chris Pratt has kind of that generic look to him. Who was the Joker in Suicide Squad?
Who was the Joker in Suicide Squad? Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. Yeah, that's right. That the like weird guy.
The psychopath.
This is
Pretty
Chris
crazy.
Pratt. He's Garfield.
Chris Pratt. He used to play Garfield?
No, he's going to play Garfield in the new Garfield movie.
Oh yeah.
He's also going to play Mario in the new Mario movie, and he's also going to play the Brave Little Toaster in the Brave Little Toaster reboot.
Why? The banana's dynamic.
Okay, tired of saying the Stranger Things one. I've never seen Stranger Things. Is it this one? Is this Stranger Things?
It might be.
He's also going to play your dad. Yeah, I wish. Paw Patrol.
Ryder.
Oh no.
That's the main character. You know, the child that is apparently smarter than every adult on the island.
Oh, this is Stranger Things. It says right there. Hopper button down shirt.
Yeah, that's Detective Hopper. He's interesting.
I've never seen it.
I would advise it to a small degree, but I also don't know how you deal well with like reality drama. Like,
Well,
it's not reality
as I've
TV.
said many times, I was really enjoying Smallville up to the point where it got really stupid.
Yeah, you might actually like it then, because it's got a lot of really good tropes to the 80s and 70s and shit.
All right, Rainbow Yeti's gonna go play Battlefield Gothic. Oh, Battlefleet Gothic. Heck yeah, some Warhammer stuff. I need to play that game. That sounds so much. My friend is super into Warhammer 40k. Apparently, the new dwarfs just released. The new dwarf models.
On
in Warhammer 40k in the actual miniature game.
Oh,
So he is super hyped about that because they actually have really cool models. I am. Oh,
Shaggy.
you don't need to buy a Shaggy costume.
Literally.
You get a
like,
green shirt and
green
some brown
shirt.
pants. That's it.
No, not just brown pants. They have to be maroon bell bottoms, otherwise they'll.
Okay, sure, I guess. But charging $40 seems like a bit of a. It probably doesn't even come with the pants. It's probably just a shirt and the wig.
So, yeah, probably.
All these inflatable costumes. I don't like. Chad, I don't like inflatable costumes.
They're just so lazy.
Oh, you know what costumes I do hate?
What?
Oh man. All right.
He's doing a search.
I have to search it first so I can actually just bring up the webpage. I brought this up a couple of weeks ago on the stream. But this is my absolute most hated Halloween costume type. And yes, Taz does look really cool, Rilip. I agree with that. What the? How am I not finding these now? Oh, here they are. Here they are. All right, I have the link. I'm bringing it over to the main screen. Oop.
Am I still hosting here?
All right. These vintage Halloween masks and costumes may seem weird now, but they were all the rage back in the 60s and 70s.
Those look absolutely horrifying.
This is if you get a costume and it's just a mask with a shirt that has a picture of the character and the name of the character, that is a terrible, terrible costume. Like, what is the costume? You have a shirt that has the character on it. Does the character wear a shirt with themselves on it? Does Underdog wear? No, he looks like this because there's a picture of him on your costume. It's so like low effort. These are fine. These actually look like costumes. But the masks, so many masks. These aren't bad. These are fine. Except this one for the shadow, which says the shadow on it. And Casper has a picture of Casper. Wait, okay, the more I look at it, the worse they look for some of these. Tiger looks fine. Rilip says, how meta would that be if they did Photoshop the costume onto Underdog? Underdog wears a shirt with himself on it, and it's a recursive costume. Oh, this is like something you'd see for like an SCP. This was the last picture taken of these children while they were trick-or-treating. They were never seen again.
Wait, and is that supposed to be a costume?
Then you put Slender Man in the background or something? What? Yeah, this is a costume. This looks like Tinkerbell.
That is a very horrifying Tinkerbell costume. It's like murder family.
I mean, all the masks are so... This isn't a mask. This is just a little girl with some hearts on her cheeks. That's fine. But yeah, this scary, spooky... Is the woman the SCP? Sure, why not? To them, it's a treat. To you, it's a fruit. That way, everybody's happy. Raisins from California. Happiness by the handful. All right, see, I wouldn't just eat raisins. I know we talked about Raisinets. But if someone gives me raisins for Halloween, I'm avoiding that house.
Oh, dude. There was one Halloween where this old lady, I guess she hated the holiday, so she baked cookies with saw blades in them, and one of the kids actually got really hurt because of it.
I thought that was an urban legend.
Nope. That was in my neighborhood when I lived in Maine.
Wait, the Iron Sheik? Break his back and fuck his ass and make him humble.
Oh my god.
That's what is that? Is that from a movie, or is it just supposed to be like an Arabic guy?
Also, why does he have palm tree shaped arrows?
Well, that's... Oh wait, there's oil? There's oil. There's oil wells in the background.
Oh no!
This gets worse the more you look at this. Has got to be from a movie or something.
That just looks so racist.
No, this is not the Iron Sheik. This is just called Sheik. This is from the 70s. This is before the Iron Sheik was wrestling for sure. We have a witch.
So
we have the Shadow, classic superhero, hobo with hair. What the fuck is that? Great question. These are costumes from the 60s and 70s. I'm assuming Sheik is based on a movie, but I don't know what movie. Maybe Lawrence of Arabia?
I have no idea.
Monster glow costumes and vintage Halloween masks. These are like scary. I mean, they have like a charm to them, but
I'm sorry, I can't see the appeal.
no, I mean, if this was the only costumes you have access to back then, I guess you don't know any better.
I'm sorry, I'm going classic table sheet with fucking holes in it.
Yeah, just be Charlie Brown ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm a creepy neon. Oh, wait, they're glow. That was what they were saying. They're monster glow costumes. Maybe they glow in the dark so you don't get hit by a car.
Well, what if, because they look more like black light glow, not really glow.
I don't know. It was the 70s. They probably painted them with radium. They're just like, these will glow in the dark to keep the kids safe.
I read an article earlier about a bunch of Iridium workers.
Oh yeah, the Radium
dying
girls. Everybody knows about that.
Yeah, they died of horrifically.
Yeah, because they were like
horrible
licking the radium off the paintbrushes. And then
why would you do that?
and then the guys would, so it was all the girls doing this, and the guys would come in there wearing like their lead aprons and like wearing protective gear, like coming through, don't want to get contaminated with the radium. And these girls were like painting their teeth with radium paint so they glow in the dark.
Jesus.
Ooh, Cousin It. You think I could pull that off, chat? This is so low effort. Wow.
To be honest with you, you would probably get so done with that costume.
Yeah, I would get super itchy.
Itchy, you can't breathe, like fuck that shit.
What? Okay, chat, what is Ted Lasso and why do I keep hearing about it?
Tida is asking if they can DM you something.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. DM me whatever you want. We got adult Fred. Isn't Fred always an adult, chat?
Like that's another
Dungeon Master. Here we go.
I'm also pretty sure Fred didn't have velvet pants. He was wearing denim.
It was the 70s. Whatever. Oh, Colonel Sanders. It's finger looking good.
No, that's a pickup line.
Yeah, I'm bringing that one to the adult costume party. That'll be amazing. People will be all over that.
Pair it with the fake chicken bucket that you pretend to cut a hole into and put over your.
All right, how are you DMing this to me?
Probably through your Discord.
Yeah, Discord or Twitch, it doesn't matter. I just let me know when it's sent so I can check the right spot. All right.
Titus is Discord.
Discord. All right. Yep, that's fine. Where were we? Colonel Sanders. Then we have the Hulk.
Well, at least it looks somewhat relative to the original movie.
Yeah, sure. It says it's from Endgame. 69.
69, dudes!
I gotta forget that every time I do a sound, it changes my tab.
What is your Moobot? Did you name it that?
Oh, well, it's no. You have to pay to change the name. It's just called Moobot. It's like Nightbot or any of those chat bots.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because I've only ever heard of Nightbot, Streamlabs, Bot, stuff like that.
Adult Bakugo costume from My Hero Academia. You watch anime, Lupus? I don't think we've talked about this. Are you an anime person?
I watch anime, but I don't watch My Hero because it was so overhyped. I just
yeah.
to get into it.
I know what I'm gonna be for Halloween this year, chat. It's finally happening.
Dude,
all right, let's okay. Tida has made the your edit to the Sonic costume. Let me get this.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be amazing.
I want to see so bad.
I'm bringing it up right now. This is good. Boom.
Oh my god.
That is amazing.
Oh my god.
The teeth make it like 10 times better even.
Shoot.
The human teeth. Oh, and I don't know how you like twisted Gutex's face, but it looks great. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Tida.
Oh my goodness.
Go to the bathroom. Wait, are we doing go to the bathroom with Mario?
I wanted to give him the respect he deserved. Yes. Also, I just realized that you're looking at these from the Spirit of Halloween website. No wonder they all look like trash.
Oh yeah, this is just the Spirit Halloween website. These are not.
Oh no.
These are not high quality costumes. This is the garbage you get. Oh,
I would never
fuck.
recommend anybody buy any of these costumes. They smell horrible.
Morty.
Every last one of them.
Morty, I turned myself into a pickle, Morty. I'm Pickle
You're
Rick.
mature.
Oh, I would get beat up if I wore this costume.
Why do you say that? Everybody loves Rick and Morty.
Everybody used to love Rick and Morty.
Oh. Well, to be fair, their newer seasons have kind of tanked.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
That too. Appa!
No, that is 100%. Oh, never mind. Everybody knows it's a meme. This is horrifying. What the fuck? I know this is from the show, but
No.
this is like nightmare fuel.
The guy in the costume, zoom in on his face. He looks so done. He looks so done with his life.
Is this safe for Twitch?
He just looks so fucking done.
This is awful. What the hell?
Oh no.
I okay.
love that you could see the disappointment, just the kill me now all over his face.
I watched this show as a kid, and I never considered the monsters to be like weird or gross any more than any other Klasky Chupo show, like Rugrats. They all had that weird art style, right?
Yeah.
But now that I've seen this, I understand why they are monsters. It's the worst version of a Blemmy. Well, he doesn't have hands. How does he do anything? The character, obviously you can just drop the eyeballs or whatever, but the character, wait, does he like put his eyes down? He's like actually carrying his eyes around and then he can just set them down. I haven't seen this show in like 20 years, so we're gonna assume that that's not a costume I want to wear. Sonic the Hedgehog beanie hat. Oh no, what is this? That shark? These are oh wait, hold on. Yeah. I cannot wait to drive my little Mario Kart around town and throw banana peels on the road and make other cars spin out and then run away from the cops. Wait, okay, so King Shark, what is he? Oh, he's from the Suicide Squad. Right, I knew that sounded familiar. I mean, he looks like he's just like done. Like, yeah, this is my costume. Deal with it. Oh no, Kingdom Hearts Mickey doesn't come with a keyblade. It comes with a robe and a zipper closure. That's it. No keyblade. No ears. Did someone mention the door to darkness? Because you see, Sora, you're a Keyblade master, but also there's like 1,000 other Keyblade masters. That, yeah, I don't, I have not followed Kingdom Hearts since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out like 20 years ago. I was super hyped for that whole series. Oh, we got Riku. Yeah, we got the whole Kingdom Hearts crew here. Adult Krusty Krab costume kit. This is not the uniform of the Krusty Krab. Also, I think, do we lose Lupus again?
No, I'm trying to fix this.
Okay.
Box. My little one ripped apart.
That has not played a single Kingdom Heart. I played the first one when it came out. I was super hyped because I was big into both Final Fantasy and Disney at the time because I was 14. And that game blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like Final Fantasy and Disney, and you can go to all the worlds and see all my favorite Final Fantasy characters and all my favorite Disney characters. And then it just kept getting weirder and weirder, and then I just fell off. Plus ratio. Plus you suck at video games.
What?
What?
Who sucks at video games?
Me. It's I'm just saying, just making stuff up. All right. I think, chat, I have exhausted the content for this evening. Kingdom Hearts with Pirates of the Caribbean and Star Wars or Marvel feels just wrong. Yeah. it definitely, once you start bringing in the extended Disney family and not the classic cartoons, it starts feeling a little weird. So I think we have exhausted everything that I have. Wait, that's my Be Right Back. Hold on. They need to lean further into it until there's a Family Guy world. Yeah, they go to The Simpsons. They go to Springfield in one of the worlds. Because no, they didn't. They should though, because Disney owns Fox, and Fox owns Family Guy, and Fox owns Simpsons and Bob's Burgers. So you could just have Kingdom Hearts going to Bob's Burgers to get like a burger or whatever. It would be, that's just, you've gone too far in a few places at that point. So chat.
It would be funny if they
What's
did
up?
like a spin-off.
Yeah? Of what?
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, with the adult cartoons and shit.
I sure. At this point, I wouldn't put it past them. All right. So, like I was saying, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. This has been super fun. Taita, thank you so much for rating. You are awesome. I love your Sonic Pog. That's incredible. I want to share that with more people. I'll put it in the Discord so other people can see it. Thank you everybody who followed. Hover Squid, Taita, Cloudbursts. I know you guys are either here or you're gone. Either way, thank you so much. Rilip, thank you for making me eat that disgusting barf bean, and also fuck you for making me eat that disgusting barf bean. But I know you spent 10,000 points on it, so it's totally worth it. We're gonna go raid Fred now because he is still streaming. He must be exhausted at this point. So he's been playing the Wandering Village since noon. It's been over 8 hours. I hope he didn't miss any sippy breaks. But you guys have a great night. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna be playing some more games. I don't know what it is yet.
You must be so exhausted.
And have a great night, everyone. Here we go.